andisashayini mntakabawo. Hello, Precious. Hi, Leander. When Leander, you once ran away from me when I wanted to ask you something, but it's fine. Hi, Rose. Leander, you once ran away from me when... Hi, Musa. Musam. Hi, Nessie. I sent you a DM. Mihle. Hello. Hello, Toboho. Hello, Ntelue. I was the second one. Can I get a shout out? I want to know, Jeps, you are a board member here. You want a shout out? You are a board member here. You should be on the comment section welcoming everyone. Hi, Ntamulo. How are you guys? I didn't go live yesterday. I am here to apologize, but I didn't go live yesterday. Yesterday I was supposed to be live. Can I ask here, Nessie? Yes, you can ask. You can ask. Sharp, what's happening? So today, Izola was supposed to be live with Hi Pumi. Izola was supposed to be live with Sister Pumi, but not this Pumi. Sister Pumi from KZN. But I got sick. I didn't necessarily get sick, but I was on my periods, and then I had terrible cramps. So yeah, I knew that I was not going to have the energy, so I didn't go live is all. And yesterday I think Zuzile should have joined us as well, but she couldn't get in. Guys, I posted a video early today is it today? No, yesterday. I posted a video yesterday saying that, guys, it's that time of the month. I posted a video on the is it timeline? Is TikTok calling it timeline? But I posted a video on my timeline saying that, guys, the lives, I understand that at times as people we don't like when I go live, other people have load shedding, other people are working night shift. Shout out to the Tembisa Hospital nurses, guys. Shout out to the Tembisa Hospital nurses. Those nurses, they listen to me at the nurses station. I have a friend of mine who's a medical doctor who's working at Tembisa. The other day, she was busy working and she was working in the ward, and then she heard my voice at no man. I know this voice. This is my friend's voice. But at a nursing station, the nurses are watching our lives. The Tembisa nurses are on our TikTok lives. So shout out to the Tembisa nurses. Guys, I posted a thing on my timeline, and I said we had a live talking about doing nursing in private colleges, right? And how to get in, what to expect when you are in, and stuff like that. And people now were saying, Z, we can't catch your lives. At times we are at work, at times there's load shedding. We want the lives, we can't catch them. And I said, I can download the lives. They are in my phone. I can download them. Even though they are 4 hours long, I can have them on my phone. But TikTok doesn't allow me to post them here. So someone said, okay, why don't you put those videos on YouTube? Then I was like, maybe that would work. Because I find myself receiving the same question. Literally, I receive the same question every day. And it's highly impossible for me to be talking about the same thing over and over again. And that is number one, right? I can't texting one thing over and over again. That is number one. Number two, the lives that we hold, we come up with a topic, right? If today we are saying we are going to listen to Usis Zuzile telling us about her work, like her career journey, and she is the public health expert, basically what we will be talking about in that particular life is navigating ourselves through public health. That is the purpose of the life, right? That's number two. Now, if I'm asking Moses Zuzile to come and speak about public health, and then now we start talking about a topic, you come on the comment section, you ask about a topic that we covered in a live that we had last week, it means we are not going to progress, and then we are not going to address everyone's needs. So now I decided that I'm gonna download all lives that I've made, even AA Health Promotion, because I saw someone went on the YouTube live that I posted today, and then they commented and said, Z, can you please say something about health promotion? I have a live on health promotion. Now I'm going to download that live on health promotion, and then I'm going to post it on YouTube. So if you ever miss a live here, don't worry, you're going to find it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to post it there. The reason I'm posting it there, it's not because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, guys. My YouTube channel has been there for years, and it's a space that I will never go away from it. So don't say, no, she's trying to get us to get views on her YouTube. She's trying to grow her YouTube channel. No, I'm trying to make the lives available to you. Now, going forward, I'm not going to attend to questions that I have a topic on posted on YouTube as a TikTok live, because the difference, let me tell you what you're gonna benefit from the TikTok lives. With the TikTok lives, you are not only listening to Zanele. Guys, I'm one person working in a certain area. I'm a specialist in HIV. I will not know what happens in maternity, but the nice thing about these lives is that I get people requesting and coming in, people who are specialists in their own fields, to come and tell us about their own fields. So for instance, if you are going to ask me about how to do nursing if you don't have good marks, I had good marks, I got a bursary, I know how to get into R425, but I don't know how to do nursing at Mediclinic. I don't know how to do nursing at Life College. I don't know how to do nursing at Netcare. But on the live that I posted yesterday on YouTube, I had people who did Usis Ayandiswa. There's a lady there on that live, and if you've listened to it, you probably benefited so much from Usis Ayandiswa, because she poured herself into that live. Koketo poured herself into that life. They answered almost everything concerning studying nursing in these private institutions. So Mnandingo Zanele, who never studied in this private institution, I'm going to give you limited knowledge, limited information, and even trying to summarize that life, I'm going to give you very limited information. I am basically here to encourage you not to be lazy to download that 2 hours live. Normally, I download podcasts, right? I like downloading podcasts on YouTube, and they are very long. When I download a podcast, I play my phone, I put it here, and I do dishes, I cook. I don't have to watch. You don't have to look at our faces. Some people are not even showing their faces on their lives. You just have to listen to what they are saying. That's how you listen to a 2 hour long. You don't even have to finish it today. You can listen like for 30 minutes, or listen when you are doing a certain activity, and then when that activity finishes, you pause, and then you know, it's okay, I listened for 30 minutes. Tomorrow you listen for another 30 minutes until you get the information that you want. Otherwise, if you are lazy and you want Zanele to summarize everything from you, then you are not going to get information, because Zanele doesn't know everything. That's number one. That's number one. Let me switch off the stove. But please, I encourage, if you want a topic in public health, I'm going to download the live, go post it. If you want a topic in health promotion, I'm going to download the live and go post it. It is your responsibility to listen to the live, take notes, write the things that you want to write down. Please, Bandase. But if you think me, I will summarize the live for you when I've posted it with 500 megabytes of my own data that I pay for, and then now I must also come and summarize things for you, that will not happen. That one won't happen. Do you get a stipend at Mediclinic? I would be lying. I don't know. I don't know if Mediclinic gives stipends. Hi Z, with the 1-year course of nursing, can one go on and do a bachelor's degree or a diploma? Yes, you can. Hello, is there anyone who knows where to do midwifery? If you are talking about the advanced midwifery, which is now called, I mean, it was back then called post-basic midwifery, but now it is called advanced midwifery. It is currently offered in the government colleges only. There is no private college that offers it at the moment. But you can frequently check on the South African Nursing Council to see which college is accredited. Hi, Ibo. How are you? You are always here. You are now a board member now. I'm so bad at watching your videos. I honestly jump on the live. I know, Ninjabs, you are always here. Even though you did meet the requirements, I don't know what Kanya is saying. Hi, Amanda at work. We can save their life. You see, Amanda, they like, oh, Amanda are the people that are not missing. They are never missing here. Yeah, one topic at a time makes it so much easier. YouTube will be great. If you have a higher certificate in nursing, they will consider your application, yes, as a form of, RPL, what? Recognition of prior learning, yeah. Today I'm not here for long, ne? I'm conducting training. I'm very formal and stuff. I'm conducting training, so I need to prepare for my lessons for tomorrow. I'm conducting training at VETRHI. I'm doing the RTCQI training. Thank you. It really helped a lot. Went to watch it on your YouTube channel. I'm very educated by it. You see? She's not even asking me. You see, how do I pronounce your name? It's Nteleo. She's not even asking to say, Z, where do I find what, because she got all the answers she needed on that video. I posted that video as the first video. I've posted others as well, but I scheduled them to go live during the week. But that one, I posted it first because even me, when that live ended, I was like, no, man, I wish the whole country could get this knowledge. Let me also tell you what is in that live, but I don't know, because it was 4 hours long, but then I cut it. I think, Ntelo, you probably saw that when it ends, it just ended abruptly. I cut it because it was 4 hours long. I don't know, maybe I cut the 4 hours part, but the part that I needed to get out to the people, it was the part that spoke about how to get into nursing school with low marks or low grades or with no life science. I needed that part out. But there is this other part that I think I cut out. I'm sure I cut out. I'll go back and watch. I'm sure I cut out. That part, guys, it was Sis Ayandi Swa, who is an operational manager at Netcare. She was saying to us as Department of Health nurses, she was saying, you know, Zanele, I listened to you guys saying, where I would never work for private hospital, where. But what you guys don't know, what you guys are missing out on at private hospital is that educational progression is easier, like is quicker. As funny nani, we are not like you guys at Department of Health where you have to wait in a long queue to go back to school. Kaloka Department of Health, they use first in, first out, right? If you are here first, you will go to school first. At private, it's something different. And she was, I will go back and look how far did I cut. But that live, guys, it was the best. Thank you, Ibo, for being understanding. Netcare colleges are accredited. You can't ask us that, ma'am, please. I did my matric at TVET college. Does it mean I have to redo NEC with required subjects to qualify? If you listened to that live Tembelihle, you will know about KR Education. Then you will contact those people. Hi, Nelisa. Hi, my darling. Oh, Nelisa are the board members, guys, the people who are always on these lives and who are answering your questions when I'm not answering. Hazy, is it a must to have a computer literacy when I want to do nursing in private? Where's my laptop? Where's my laptop? Ah, it's in my car. It's far. What you are asking when intoxicated, your name is so wrong, but what you are asking when intoxicated, I saw that one on the diploma, I think. I think I saw that computer literacy. I think I would like to believe you are from the live, right? You are from the live on YouTube, because I saw Usis Ayandiswa after that live. She sent me a document from Netcare and it spoke about that, but I'm trying to remember what were they saying. Okay, so someone said to me, Z, I read the requirements of Netcare online, like I was live and I was reading them for everyone. And then someone in the comment section said to me, but Z, why do the requirements of higher certificate seem like they are the same as the ones of the diploma? But then I told her that with the diploma, they also wrote they want the computer literacy, I think it's computer literacy certificate, or they want I think it's an NQF level. I don't know what NQF level it was, but there is a certificate that they wanted. But that was Netcare. The document that I had, it was only Netcare. Please listen, intoxicated. Let me first ask, did you watch the live on YouTube? Hello, Eugene. Guys, Eugene is our striker. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I also took Sis Ayandiswa's WhatsApp number. Guys, I love this girl. It's a girl. Yeah, Nteuleu. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but when I man. Can I ask you to join Nteuleu? Can I send you a request and tell me what you learned from that live, so that people can understand why is it important for them to go and watch that live. Some girl went and watched that YouTube video and finished it and had Ayandiswa giving out her own number.
Hello.
So, hi, baby. And then there are people like this one who literally watches the whole thing, get all the information that she needs, and then she doesn't have to come here as well.
Yo, I really wanna do nursing. That's why I followed her.
She gave out her number, right?
Yeah, she gave out a number and I texted her.
She responded, right?
Yeah, she responded.
And she's very helpful. Let me tell you, she's very helpful.
And she answered that computer literacy answer. She said that you can get in the field, and then when you are done with that 3-year diploma, you can do computer literacy for 4 months.
So tell me what you learned from that live from YouTube. Also, where did you get the data to watch that 2 hours long YouTube live?
Yo, we have Wi-Fi here at home.
Yeah, okay, you're a trust fund baby. But I sound like an angry mom. Are you a trust fund baby? So, did you get the information that you needed from that live?
Yeah, I got it because I wanted to see where I can enroll for next year. Yeah, so I was thinking I will go to Bergwan College.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a learnership there. Yeah, so at least now I have other options like Netcare. Yeah.
And remember with Bara, right? With Chris Hani Bara, you are actually going to apply for the Gauteng College of Nursing, meaning you will be applying for Baragwanath, you will be applying for an Unlasky, you will be applying for SG Lawrence in Pretoria, you will be applying for Bonaledi. So it's actually 4 campuses under the Gauteng College of Nursing, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as you're seeing that the paras have opened, just know in Gauteng we've got 4 campuses and you must shoot your shot again.
All right.
All the best. So your parents did you hear the money that they were talking about Okay, but a BG Alexandra, I don't know that one. I didn't know. Does it fall under Gcon Funk? So your parents, did you hear the money for Netcare and
Yeah, for Bergwani, it's like learnerships.
yeah.
There's a stipend.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. But with the private colleges, did you hear on the live they said how much is the school?
yeah. I had her.
Okay. Okay. I'm also gonna leave Koki's TikTok handle on the video that I posted earlier. I mean yesterday, so that you guys can also follow her, because I asked her to do content that is private college related, so you guys can have a feel of what the private colleges look like, how they do their things. So I requested that she creates content like that one. So I'll give you guys her handle.
All right, I'll be waiting.
How do you pronounce your name?
Ntelo.
Ntelo. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being proactive and going to watch the live, ne?
All right.
Okay, baby. Good luck with applications. Please send me a DM, January. Tell me where you are accepted, ne?
All right, I'll send you.
All right.
I love.
Oh, I love you more, babe. Someone says, please, it's Katleho, please also be aware that SITA funds you if you do well in Netcare colleges. True. It is, they shared on that live that SITA funds people. They shared that SITA came and funded people. I'm lying, it's in Johannesburg. Funk is talking about the colleges. So, Funk, you're saying GCON now has 5 colleges? But yeah, Betunana, I am here to say all lives now going forward, they will be found. There is a life that is coming, registered nurses. Noko is telling us how to progress in the nursing space. And it in Akala Nina's registered nurses. Funk says I sound like an angry mom. And it in Akala Nina's registered nurses. And it in Akala Niti, yeah. But Gcon has only 4 campuses. I also know 4 Takalo. Molo boy mom, molo moloni betunana, the board members are here. I'm funded by SITA and now I am afforded a gratuity. Okay, katlaho iruglo waring. You see, even this live, I know there are people who will not listen to it. I will download it and I will put it on there. But this one is not gonna be long, guys. I was saying to the registered nurses, Nogo was telling us how to navigate and progress into bigger positions. You guys are always saying, yeah, we want to get into management, we want to get into management. I'm going to post Nogo's life. If you missed it, I'm going to post it on YouTube. Hi, Kathy.
Hi. I don't know how to operate this
No,
TikTok live thing, so I hope you guys can hear me.
we can hear you, my love.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
We are happy. So you're saying, where are you studying?
Netcare College.
Okay, and when did you start?
Last year, 2022, last year. This is my second year.
This is your second year. What are you doing? What are you studying?
It's the R171, the diploma.
R171.
It's the diploma.
Okay, you are funded by SITA. How? Please tell us
Yes.
how did SITA call you when you were sitting at home and said, "Kaki, come
Okay.
here, a bursary"? What happened? Tell us from the moment you were
Okay.
sitting in your couch. What happened?
Okay, so obviously you get into Netcare and then you think there's no funding, nothing, né? So we got in and then we were offered actually a certain learnership from, it's a private company, I won't mention names, né? And then that learnership, they only give you 15,000 though. So you apply for it and then some people get, some don't. And then it was September when they sent out papers to sign. So what they do, they take your marks from first semester and then if you passed all the modules, they give you SETA. But if you fail one, you don't get SETA. So they give us the papers to sign, and then we signed September, October, November. November is the only time we got all of our stipends, so we got like a lot of money.
How much?
A lot of money. So it was a stipend of 3.6 from Feb till November, so you can count that.
It was you guys got a big pay of stipend?
Yeah.
Niyenza ngaleyo mali, guys. Ninikeze nama e-wallet. So
Yeah.
your stipend is 3.6.
6.
Sure. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What is SETA paying for? They are paying for tuition, or they are buying books as well?
It's
What are they
tuition
paying?
and the stipend only. They don't count the book. They don't count accommodation.
You see, the registered nurses are crying on the comment section. But it's 3.6 times 10. Yeah.
And then okay, so you sign a contract. It's like only 11 months contract. So this year I'm only gonna get SETA probably end of the year, and if I pass. So it's not like a 3-year thing that they give you. But in Edcare they offered me gratuity that I have to work for them for the 2 years remaining. So again, it's around 3 point something, man. I'm not gonna say.
Abantwana. Hi guys. Imali engaka nithini Katlego?
Eish. Aibo. I'm from Joburg and I stay in Eastern Cape, so my parents still have to pay accommodation. So it's not like I'm just getting it, you know.
Lovely, lovely. And it means you are smart, ne? It means you are chowing the course, not the other way around.
No, it's a matter of passing all the modules. Even if you get a 50, just make sure you don't fail one.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it doesn't go by, oh, you're getting 80s, you're getting it. You need to pass all of your modules. That's it.
Thank you so much.
But it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Nursing is hard. That's why when someone says, "Oh, you're too smart. Why are you studying nursing?" I'm like, does this person know the course, the content of nursing? Not everyone can just pass through a nursing college and come out with a qualification.
Yo.
It takes a lot. Thank you so much, my baby, for sharing, ne?
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Yes, I'm studying at the Eastern Cape campus.
Oh, say Eastern Cape?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is the Eastern Cape campus? Which city is it?
PE, Port Elizabeth.
Is it there in East London?
Xabeg.
No, so it's only in PE. There is no campus in East London. There is no campus in Umtata.
Nope, only in PE.
Hectic.
Yeah.
Okay, Stana Sam, ndiyabulela va.
All right, thank you. I'm from Joburg. I'm not buleling.
That's why I'm saying.
No, they only had space here in Eastern Cape, so I've decided, why waste another year? I'm coming to Eastern Cape.
See, guys, people who actually know what they want. You know, I shared a video earlier on, and someone, I think I was responding, someone who was saying, I can't afford. And I said, when you want something, you will go above and beyond. You will do anything really to get what you want, guys. If someone was able to leave a Netcare campus here in Gauteng, not because she chose to, but because she didn't get space in the Netcare Gauteng, and she chose to go and do it in the Eastern Cape, I think it shows the level of determination that this person has, honestly speaking. And you don't have family members, I bet, in Eastern Cape that
nothing. I'm alone.
Yeah, no, all the best, Katli. I know you're gonna come back qualified next year.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for sharing.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, people.
Bye.
So guys, no excuses, Betunana. If other kids are able to be traveling from Gauteng to Eastern Cape, imagine how far that is. Someone says, please, okay, no, I was. Please, more information on postgraduate. I have a HIV course Eugene, on my YouTube channel, I shared about my own postgraduate experience. So the video is there. Actually, Yona, it's been there for longer. So I've spoken about the HIV management course from Stellenbosch. I was precisely talking about the Stellenbosch one because that's where I studied. Intoxicated says, please, cause the last one was 2 hours and I couldn't watch it fully. I don't know what you're talking about. Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, you are always first. That's why you're saying you're late today. Hi, Timko. Boy, mom, you've never requested. This is the first time. You are always here, but you never want us to hear your voice.
My voice is horrible, hey?
On
On the phone. But Sanbonan. I'm just, Jay, the reason I'm jumping in is Ukatleho. I love when she says, I'm from Joburg and I went to the Eastern Cape. That's exactly my story. When I came here, I had to go to Anlaski, Nisuge, KZN, Mlazi. I don't know Joburg. I don't know Sutu. I don't know Pedi. I don't know anything. That was 2010. I just came, suitcase, ne 2-plate, ne ketelo and everything, straight to Anlaski, got lost, walked from Auckland Park to Helen Joseph. That whole shebang, Jay, I did it. And I got there, I was freaked out. You know how it is when you are from KZN, you know the other languages, you are not exposed to them. So you become afraid. You don't want to be perceived as that Zulu or the other languages, and yet you don't know them barely. You don't know anything. I was so scared. I was worried, and I was older. Like most of the people I studied with, they were coming from high school, 2010. I was already done with varsity. I just never got a job, so I came into nursing because my mother is a nurse. Got information, apply, and I was accepted. Once I had applied in KZN, and I was never accepted. So I was like, okay,
what trick
I'm
did
here.
you use? Boy, mom,
Sorry?
what trick did you use? What trick did you use to get accepted in GCon when you were from KZN?
Even worse, I'm a commerce student. You know, when God has decided to go to this is your part, that is it. I'm a commerce student who hated nursing. My reason for hating nursing was my grandmother's sister is a nurse. Wafagu mama became a nurse. So when I was doing high school, I was like, I'm not choosing biology. No ways. I went for accounting. And I finished, passed, no problem. Went to Mangosuthu Technikon, studied the HR and whatnot. Job, dololo, nothing. I stayed at home. First, in-service training for HR, ngayenza kuphi? Nursing college, MSHN. When they were applying for nursing, I'm like, never, I'm not even going to mention it at home. There is an application in nursing. Angifuni with all my heart. I didn't apply. Instead, I forced my best friend to apply. She became a nurse before me because is stubborn. And only when, after staying home, I realized, man, it's not working. So when my mother applied for me, ASG, then I got called the Anlaski and did the assessment, the whole thing that was done. And lucky for me, at that time, UDOH was still open to whether you did commerce or whatnot, so long as your points are what they want.
Which year
And
was
you do your
this?
interview. 2010. I started in 2010.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I did mine in 2009, the whole assessment and interviews. I did it then. And then 2010, they called, I think it was 21 or 25 January. I had to be here. I came here, Basi, and Jay, like that, ngahamba ngayongena ngafika Helen Joseph, we were given resi. Luckily that time res was even still part of when you are a student at Anlaski, you'll get res at Helen Joseph during block. And then I'm placed at Tembisa Hospital. I'm thinking, where is Tembisa? I need to move from Helen Joseph to Tembisa. And I didn't want to be in the hospital Eloxini because I thought it would be more Venek, so I'll have more challenges with the language. I wanted, Charlotte Makreka or Tambo, where it's white people, at least English. I know it's Tembisa.
Someone is asking to say, did you include your HR qualification when you are applying for nursing?
I don't think they mattered much. I don't think my Lokuzan, my diploma mattered much. I don't think it gave any value to my application. I don't think so.
Do you guys
It was
think
included, but I don't think there was any points
so you
given
did
from that.
include it?
Yes, I did include it, Mang Apply. Everything was there. I just don't think it made a difference for me
Okay.
to be. I just think I was one of the lucky few because a friend that I made during my training, she applied 8 times. She was from Gauteng. She applied 8 times. Every year, Makumi Nursing where I applied. She was never accepted until 2010. So there's also that prayer and God in all this thing of applying. Just like Ukatleko is saying, then you get SITA and what's not. You can study and pass and end up ungaitholi. So sometimes also your ancestors and God or whatever you believe in comes into play. But I'm just sharing Uguti, people must not be afraid, especially the ones who are young, who are here saying they want to apply for nursing. If Twagia apply a KZN, apply. You don't know where your luck will be. I survived. Ngaze ngashada la eGauteng mos. What more? I survived. At first, I used to say 2010. Aye, first year. Okay, fine. I'm going back home. 2011. I'm going back home. Ooh, when I qualify, I'm going back home. I think I'm still going back home in my house. I think I'm still going back home. So, Jay, I
You
got
were
married here.
planning
I'm
to
still going back
clear.
home. It's somewhere in the back of my head. So when the chance comes, grab it. It's not going to be easy for all of us. Like when I look at Uzi, listening to your story, you qualified after me. I think you are way ahead of me in terms of a profession yethu. You are where I think I want to be and all of that. But sometimes sibuye sizifakele ama-stumbling blocks thina because of thinking, hey, maybe I need to do this first. Maybe I should have this course first. We contemplate, we procrastinate, and
True.
over worry and all of that. And then, but now I think with these platforms, that's where we are realizing, Guti, actually, don't use that ukuthi anginayo imali, it's not affordable. Uzobona khona how you pay, you'll just pay. I've decided that post 2024 I'm definitely doing something with my life next year because I've seen I enjoy the profession. Kwaphela nya ukuthi I hated nursing or what. I love my patient, I love my work, I love what I do. So now I just need to study and get to where I think I want to be. Don't be afraid. Apply and guys, especially if it's taking you to a different province and there's nothing. I left home having 2 kids. I left them and came here. When I left it, I used to cry and be like, oh, because I'm KZN Aksegute. And you can't go home every month. Mosiholo, that stipend we used to get was not enough. So you can't go home every month. You end up knowing, Guti, I'll send money, I won't go see them. Kuyajwayeleka, kubuhlungu, kuyajwayeleka. But when you know what is your goal,
Sure.
you will make it. That's all, Nje. I was just saying big ups to Katleho. You'll be fine. Mhlambe uzoshada eGqeberha, sis. Khululeka.
You know what? I was going to say to you, I feel like your ancestors, the profession belongs to them. Because how are you getting into nursing, particularly R425 without life science? And then secondly, you're getting a bursary from another province. Most, you know how strict they were with the provinces. Like they would prioritize Abantwana Base Northwest if you are from Northwest. They would prioritize Abantwana Base KZN if you are from KZN. So you really have strong ancestors, Sisi, and they wanted you in this profession. And I also feel, this is the other thing that I thought when you told us your story. I feel like career progression should not be difficult for you because you are meant for this profession. You know for a fact that you are meant for it. You try to avoid it. You try to say, no. Everyone, I can see Funk also says it's your story, it's her story. Like her grandmother's sister, and you guys were like, no, I don't want this profession. Everyone is in this profession, I don't want it. But you are the people that would say, nursing chose me. All doors were closed, but nursing was the only one that allowed me to come in. So I think career progression should not be an issue when it comes to you. I want to share Elife Gas's Andiswa. Is it Andiswa, the TB assistant director? It's Andiswa, right? If I remember correctly. I want to share her life on the YouTube channel. particularly, I think my mission with us registered nurses is that, guys, we must not be scared, and then we must not do things the way our moms who were registered nurses and grandmothers who were registered nurses were doing it. Our moms and our grandmothers, they had a system that prohibited them from growing professionally. But with us, guys, it's different. I think we've got opportunities, but like Boy Mom has been saying, that at the end of the day, it's all about you as a person to not be scared and just push the boundaries. Also, don't procrastinate. Just push the boundaries, push yourself to go beyond what you are currently doing now. So you got enough motivation, guys, to go back to school. If you haven't started your nursing journey, you have enough motivation. I no longer want to hear someone saying, oh, Z, I don't think I qualify. I don't think I can afford. I don't want to hear those stories. The reason I said to Katlego, so when you were sitting in your couch and then Sita came to you, it's because it sounds like every time someone says, I can't apply, I don't have funds, I always feel like this person wants bursary opportunities to knock on her doors to say, hey, can I come pay for you? Katlego went to the Eastern Cape, moved from Johannesburg to the Eastern Cape. In her mind, she thought her parents were gonna pay, or she was gonna pay. That's what she thought. But when she got there, she got funding opportunities. Had she sat down in her house and said, I don't qualify, or I don't find a school, or I don't have funds, she wouldn't have received all the funding assistance. She got a 3.6 times 10. How much is that? How much is that money? Where were you gonna get 3.6 times 10 if you are not willing to go and knock on these doors? Okay, Non-Jebs wants to go abroad for ENs. So there is a lady by the name of Mpho. She always joins our lives. She said that she's gonna bring us a lady from Saudi Ungati next week Friday, but I still have to follow the lady on TikTok and then speak to the lady. So I think we must find out if ENs are able to go to Saudi. And there's also a lady who was here from the UK. I think we should have also asked that lady. She likes joining our lives. I did auxiliary in 2009. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. Mlungu, you can always go back, Mos, and make it this time around. You can always go back and make it. Lihle, you know the question that you are asking, you're saying, okay, thanks, was worried I might not get in because of my qualifications. The question you're asking, Lihle, I actually asked it the other time. I wondered, I didn't ask the question. I wondered to say, let me say there is someone who has a master's degree in environmental science, let's put it that way, and this person can't get a job. And then this person applies for a bursary in nursing. And I need professional nurses, or Eugene, or Boy Mom, professional nurses, or Wanda, who are here. Even though we don't work at admin, guys, even though we don't work at the college's admin, but I want to know, do you guys think that I, as Zanele, I hold a master's in environmental studies or whatever, and then I'm not getting a job, and then I decide to apply for the scholarship? Would you guys say I must write on my CV that I have a master's degree in environmental sciences? Do you guys think I would be taken if I say something like that? My biggest fear is I don't have life science. Go and watch the YouTube video, Mlungu. Funk says no. Let me add Funk. I'm interested to find out if I must add. Should I add that I am a master's holder? A big no. Wanda. Why are you guys saying this? And Lihle, please tell us what is your qualification. Hi Funk, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good. It's so good to hear your voice.
You too, sis. I enjoy your lives. This is my second time. The first time was Galamin. Yeah. So now I'm a regular. With Umam Julia.
And Yakumbula. Uti, you wouldn't select me if I've written I have masters in environmental science. You wouldn't shortlist me.
Not mna personally, but I think in general it's risky to write that, because I think they look at things like, were you doing something that's aligned with helping people? Are you coming to nursing because you are now desperate and it didn't work out in other spaces? So I'd say, personally, I wouldn't include it unless it's a career that's also like, helping people. But okay, she still wants to help people, but it's just a shift kancane. So you can't say ngoku you go from something completely different, like you don't speak to people, you don't interact with anybody, and all of a sudden you're coming to nursing. It makes no sense. So that's just my opinion, but it may count to a disadvantage if you include it.
Wanda, what are you saying?
So, Minane, and it's my first time here. It's my first time.
It's
It's my
your
first time.
first time on the speaking. You must highlight that it's your first time speaking on the mic, but you are a board member here.
Yeah, no, it's my first time. Nezi, I was advised, I don't know, maybe 2 years back, that whenever you want to apply for something, let's just say you are a professional. Okay, I'm a professional nurse. I am applying for a professional nurse post.
Yeah.
Even if you have your master's, even if you have your management, if the requirements are only for professional nurses, give them that only. Otherwise, it's like,
Yes.
yeah, you wouldn't
Don't
get it.
over embellish your CV.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't.
I think you guys are now bringing another topic. Maybe I should bring you guys as guest speakers on telling us how to put our CVs. Because honestly speaking, the things that you guys are highlighting now, do you guys know that these are the things that we do? We put those things in our CVs. We apply and say, I'm a master's graduate. I want to do nursing. I
No.
loved what Fang
You
said.
can't.
Hi, baby. I loved what Fang said. Fang said that at times they look at you and think, you are desperate. You are coming
Yeah.
here because you are desperate. Eugene, what do you think?
Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I think it's a no. Reason being, with the government bursaries, the main aim is to give to the disadvantaged people. So if you already have a qualification, it says to them that you already sorted. You just need to get a job. But if you have no other qualification, they see it as a way of trying not to only help you, but help your family in turn. So I remember when I was still studying at college, there was a student who had a degree in psychology, and the lecturer used to tell you failed to get a job in psychology. Don't have a clever yet. So
Yes.
So
Like
you
I said, guys, but my mom is also a professional nurse. So she said when she was applying, they would ask them on the form, but if you don't get into nursing, what else could you do? You can't say I would want to be an engineer. You have to choose something like I would want to be a teacher, a social worker. It has to be aligned. But okay, they see, but this person is passionate about helping people and the community. Your answers, that aptitude test oyithathayo has to show that you are in this for the love of people and nursing, not just because there's a stipend involved, and you uzawufunda mahala and all of those things. So people need to, as much as sometimes you like I didn't get into nursing out of passion, I won't even lie, but I do make sure that I do my best in my job, and I've learned to love it, because before I didn't know anything apart from bedside nursing, because my mom is a bedside nurse, my grandmother was a bedside nurse, and her sister. So because of lack of information, you think, okay, I will just work at a hospital. And then once you start gaining that interest in doing your research and finding other avenues and ways that you can use your qualification, you're like, oh, okay, I can still do this and this and that. So you need to make sure that you do your research, and they have to see that you're serious and you want to help people.
Someone says, I think it's Lishe. Mina, I'm qualified basic life support. I think this is beneficial for him, right? Or for her?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she did basic life support because it's in the lines of helping people. And Wanda mentioned that even with a job opportunity, because I'm assuming employers feel like, low masters uzafika besixelele into ezininzi lo.
I know these people are always threatened. You cannot come here with your PhD looking for a professional nurse job. I know.
You have to omit, there's such a thing as overqualification, guys. So depending on where you are, your CV has to align with what you want.
Yeah.
Hence, you can't just submit the same CV everywhere.
True.
And just to come in, a friend of mine, her best friend, like we share a friend, the friend is a nurse. Her best friend did a PhD in, I think, genetics or something like that. I don't know kahle, but I think you qualify maybe not 3 years now as Dr. Mang Mang. She's very young. I think she's 27 to 30, somewhere there. And then I think 2 years ago, I was asking Aibo, my friend, what is your friend doing, doctor? I see her on Instagram. What is she doing? And he's like, no, she can't find a job. I'm like, a PhD, Agatoli next, what is going on in Actually, she was even considering applying for in nursing because she's not finding anything. And then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she can apply, like feeling bad for Umuntu ukuthi, you studied and now you are not working. Akukho mnandi in any way. Then she applied. When she applied, she did not get in. Twice, I think AUJ. She did not get in. Luckily for her, she did get her job where she works with her PhD, but she didn't get in. I'm just thinking now, it is possible. Ukuthi, she was applying, saying, I've studied at UCT, I've done PhD in genetics, what. As much as it can be a bit related, but Vele, which nurse is going to be working with Dr. Mangmani, and then we still need to teach you how to inject, how to do, the simplest things. So I do agree when we are saying that you need to watch what you put and when do you put it. Same as applying for a post. Normally, what I do now, whenever I did some in-service training after getting my HR diploma, some work here and there and there to do with HR. But when I write my CV right now, mang apply, I don't start there. I start on me being a nurse at Anlaski. Where did I work going forward? I don't even consider whatever I did before that because I feel it's not related to what I'm applying for. Yes. So I look at that just in the same as a nurse or sebenza a clinic. If I'm applying for a post, yeah, a nurse working esibhedlela, you are applying for a post as a clinic or a NGO because they are a bit similar. You need to put on your CV that you are aware of HIV, you know how to treat patients, you know TIA, you know CCMDD and what's not. You cannot be, I'm a nurse, OPD, I dress wounds and do this and do. It's not gonna. I sebenzi because a NGO or a clinic, it's not that much. But now we are looking at, do you have NIMAT? What do you know? Do you have a TP training and so on and so on? So Vela, you'll change your CV every time depending on the post or apply. If you apply coordinator with TP, talk more about TP ukuthi uyayazi. Then yes, you will mention the rest in. If it changes, you are applying for youth friendly services, talk more about the youth and HIV. So you'll change your CV with whatever it is that you are applying for. I think.
Boy, Mama, you remind me that when I was still at Bujana, I was looking for an RN, and then I received a couple of CVs, right? And I was going through them, and then this particular nurse gave me in their CV, gave me an entire whole thing about mother and child, and the organization that she's applying to. It's an MSM. We are doing HIV prevention services to men who have sex with other men. Now, what I want to see on your CV is you telling me about PrEP, telling me about ART, telling me about STIs. But now if you are going to tell me about mother and child in a men who have sex with other men program, I won't even shortlist you. So it's very important to tailor make our CVs to what the job post wants. Lando ifana ne cover letter, you can use the same cover letter to every job application that you are making. You always have to write a new cover letter. And same applies for the trainings that you've done. Like Boy Mom says, she would not include her HR stuff. Now, when I was applying for VETA-RHI quite a lot, because VETA-RHI has different programs, right? They have AGW, they have the general population, they have other key pops, right? So when I was applying for AGW, I would talk about how I'm trained on adolescents and youth, how I'm trained on Kids Alive. I would speak about my collaborations with Department of Education, because it means I know how to engage stakeholders. But then when I was applying for my job at MSM, I spoke about the training that ANOVA provided for me. I spoke about how I was a champion of the MSM communities in my facility. I didn't mention anything about adolescents and youth friendly and Kids Alive there, because it's two different key pops. So you need to tailor make your CV, your short trainings. You need to be able to play around, guys, and make yourself look like, I always say this, that make yourself look like the person that they are looking for. We are not saying lie, please. We are not saying lie, but we are saying you've got a lot of experiences as a nurse. You've got experience in various departments. Now, the job that you are applying to, tailor make your experience to that particular job. Boimam even made an example with hospital and NGOs, because Boimam, a lot of, I don't know if you are aware, but a lot of nurses who are working in hospital, they struggle to get into the NGO. And I think it's because of what you just mentioned, to say they don't tailor make their CVs to speak to the NGO world. Their CVs will say things like, I'm a scrub nurse. As a theater NGO, so we don't need scrub nurses. So you can't tell us that you are a scrub nurse and you've worked well with doctors and stuff. In NGO, it's a different space. Hello, hi user. You don't have a name, so now I'm calling you user. But I'm gonna go now, guys. At 5:30, I'm gonna go. I need to prepare for tomorrow's training. Should I leave? Are we good? But I was here to tell people that all lives, including this one, all lives will be on YouTube. You've missed the live on on this timeline. Just know that you're gonna find it on YouTube. You watch the ones that you feel they are important to you. You don't have to watch all those lives. But I try to make the title of the live to be about the main topic of the live, so that a person can easily look for what they are looking for. But yeah, guys, let me love and leave you. Betunana Aksabande Johannesburg. Thank you for joining. I'm so sorry, guys, for not being here yesterday. Yesterday we were supposed to be here to speak to Usis Zuzile and Usis Pumi. So on Wednesday I'm going to be with Usis Pumi. Then I still need to call Usis Zuzile. So if you are someone who wants to get into the public health, particularly if you've worked in the hospital, because Usis Zuzile was a trauma nurse, or she is a qualified trauma specialist, but she is now a training manager at an NGO, a very big NGO here in Johannesburg. The name of the channel is This Is Nurse Z. So I will be bringing Usis Zuzile to tell us about her career journey. I'm trying to find ENs and ENAs who are doing well in their careers. If you know them, guys, please let me know, because I don't want to only bring registered nurses to come and tell us about their career journeys, because an EN who doesn't want to become a registered nurse is not going to relate. So please, if you know an ENA or an EN who's doing well in their career, please let me know who they are, so that I can approach them and request them to be our guests and share. I mean, the purpose of this platform is for us to share, to inspire one another, to tell others how we did it, so that they can be able to do it. Thank you, guys. I will see you Wednesday. Bye. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you to the board members, Betunana, for always being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rose, Boy, Mam, Nyazazi board members, Bani Ngobani. Thank you for always being here and attending to the questions on the comment section. I think that's the part that makes you guys to be so dear to my heart. Bye-bye.